Good afternoon, Ram Country. It is I, Wheezing Warrior, aka Stephen Lee, here solo dolo tonight. Richie is out doing official business work, and he's left it up to me to cast this Wednesday night smash, as we predicted, against Ferris State. Of course, we did not mention that last night. We were not droning, and we did not know who were playing as casters, but our players did, and they have prepared for a let's just say a Ram night. I mean, like, we're going to charge on and charge through these opponents. And I found out, they didn't. They already knew this. I just found out tonight. This team is undefeated. And this is our chance to grab the reins and pull these Bulldogs down and, become the champions of the season. This is our comeback, all right? I mentioned it last night. This is the anime arc where the character loses every fight. And then this is the final episode. It's not our last match, but it won't be, because we're going to win tonight. But in these final moments, the character comes in, and just goes plus ultra. And that's what we're looking for from our CIU Rams. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful day. The weather's great. The internet's back on. So if you're a CIU Ram, you might have noticed some latency issues or some actual internet is down. Well, it's back up. That means it's time to play. It's time to play the game. Yeah, let's go Rams. We're looking forward to facing our opponents here at Ferris State University, undefeated team. They're having a great season, but this is our chance to really use all the skills we've acquired throughout these past 7 weeks. We've had technically one match earlier this week, but we even had our in-house squad strike, and that was even a good time to just even get warm on stream. Get people know what we're doing here at CIU, and it's time. I really believe in our Rams here, and I'm excited to cast for them, and it's just gonna be a great time. So if you don't already have your snacks, this is your chance to go do that. If you don't have your Ram drip, go ahead and get some too. Check out the merch store. Pulling up the graphic now. If you click on that or scan that QR code at the bottom right, you'll be able to go to the CIU Rams esports store, where we got all the best Ram drip you can acquire at a fair price. So if you want a hat, a sweater, a shirt, you can even get player jerseys that had our players' names on them to support your fellow Rams. I might get a Malik Beaver jersey just for my boy Malik, because he's graduating and we're gonna miss him. So just some memorabilia to hold on to before he's finally out of here. And that's gonna be a tragic night, but it's not tonight. So we're still gonna hold on to Malik Beaver while we can, and finish the season strong. All right. So right now, currently, we're waiting for our opponents to get in the lobster meaning lobby, and join us so that we can do a lag test. And they're a little late to the show. It's 7 o'clock. We try and meet at 6:59, and it's a minute late, so we'll give them some grace. We're patient. Patience. We practice patience. Yeah, that's what we do here at CIU. So we're gonna wait for our opponents to connect up, test the connection, and get ready for some matches soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to break down what's actually happening. So if you're new to a CIU Rams Esports Super Smash Hit the Dash Rizzlers gameplay here, we're doing a squad, not a squad track, but a crew battle, which means there are 12 stocks per team. So our team consists of, we have 6 players on our team, but we'll send in each round 4 players, and that will equate to each player having 3 stocks. Whenever a player loses all 3 of their stocks, they are rotated out into the next player up until all 12 stocks are lost, and then whoever takes the last stock from an opponent or from a team is the winner of that round. It is a best of 3 setup for that. So 12 lives per round. Whoever takes all 12 stocks wins a round, and then you have to win 2 rounds to finish the whole match. So we can go through 24 stocks of our opponents. We win the whole thing. We got Patty in the back waving with his ice cream cone. He's vibing. He's sure here.
Dude, I'm here.
Dude, Patty is here. Patty, I'm gonna say a quick hello to the chat.
Hi, chat. Thanks for supporting the Rams.
Thank you, Patty. That was awesome. Dude, you know, the energy in the arena, like I say always, is electric. If you didn't feel the energy from just Patty, you know, give him a little shout out there.
It's Steven's birthday.
Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday, Steven.
Say happy birthday to
Hey,
Steven.
that's me, guys. Oh, my goodness. Guys, today is my birthday, so that means we're going to win because, you know, we're winners. But, secondly, it's my birthday. So maybe we just deserve a win, you know? I see. Huh? On stream? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I guess so. We'll make it work. We're doing it live. Okay. So I'm back. I'm looking into the chat. Okay. I see Mr. Caboose says, hey, by the way, it's Steven's birthday. Game Hawk, vibing out. We've got Taylor in the chat. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it, Taylor. And then Zach. Patty is a W for sure. And that little raccoon doing his little dancey dance. I mean, that's the cutest thing ever. You know, that's where I need it. You know, that if you guys didn't know, it's National Make Someone Laugh Day. I think it's Make Someone Laugh Day. So if you're out and about, go ahead and tell someone a joke, make them laugh, make them smile, spread some joy today on my birthday, and you know, just no matter what, just be positive, guys. You know, win or lose, that's what it's about. It's about the journey along the way, and we've learned so much. Okay, we got Coach Scotty in the chat as well. He says, "Let's go, boys!" So, guys, we got the coach in the chat. I mean, that's all we needed. We got our coach in the backpack. Let's see if he's hanging out with the bird in there. What did Yoda say when he saw himself on a 4K TV? HDMI. Okay, that was. Oh, Zach, that was good. One of my classmates. I don't think they're watching this, but what do we want? Kittens. When do we want them? Meow. Yeah, don't clip that. That was actually not that funny. But when they said it was hilarious. So they had the whole class laughing at that point. So shout out to them. Yeah, you did get the laugh out of the caster. You did, 100%. I see how's your day out there with 3 triangles. I don't like that. That's suspicious. He's scaring me from downtown. He can see me. Is he watching the stream, guys? Or is he playing Overwatch 2 with his team? He could be scrimming right now for all we know. Patty says no. It's a no-go. All right, Night R. Our opponents have entered the lobby. Let's see if you need a live test going in soon. It looks like they're selecting a character that they want to just test with. This is an important time while we're doing this test to not pick characters that we maybe are going to play, just so that they don't have a read on us. But at this point, everyone knows who everyone else is playing. We've looked at our other lobbies, and they scrim an 8 for How's Your Day. So if you are a big How's Your Day fan, you miss him from last semester. Just wish him luck tonight and had a scrim at 8. He's absolutely grinding on Overwatch 2. So shout out to How's Your Day, Aiden. He's just a great guy. I had the privilege of being able to sit with him during dinner yesterday. That's just always a good time. When you get to spend time with people on campus. Something I don't frequently get to do since I'm a grad student, but I definitely enjoy doing it. So, that's something you can do on this Make Someone Laugh Day. Aiden just asked an important question in chat, but I won't read it out loud. I want you to just answer it. If you're here, if you're paying attention, answer it for yourself. You know, that's a tough one. But I know the answer. And the answer is yes. So, Aiden, if you're watching still, the answer is yes. Undeniably, undisputably, the answer is yes. And that's all you need to know. All right, we're getting into this black test here. Looks like we're picking some random characters. I like to see it. So they've locked in the Little Mac. And that's kind of scary. A little birthday fact for Stephen Lee here. When I turned 12, I had my first Big Mac. It was a big experience for me. And I ate the whole thing, you know, left no crumbs. You know, went back in with a fork just to scrape up the lettuce that falls off the Big Mac. If you ever had a Big Mac, you know the lettuce falls off. And that's just, you got to get back in there and grab the sauce when you get the chance. So, yeah, it's a little Stephen Lee birthday factoid there. If you get Caleb's pops back in the chat, I'd like to learn more Caleb Phillips facts as we can, you know, get those verified by the team. What flavor or birthday cake is your favorite? Asked someone in chat. For me, when I was growing up, it was carrot cake. But I learned that carrot cake is supposed to be made with peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts. So my mom would make me special carrot cakes without the peanuts. So shout out to your mom. I mean, like my mom, goated. Everyone else's mom, probably goated too, because mom is just awesome. So shout out to your mom and make her laugh today. Tell her a good joke. And that's how you know. That's how you know your jokes are funny, if you can make your own mom laugh. You know, like if you, that's all that really matters. Like if no one else laughs when your mom laughs, you know she loves you. She's gonna laugh anyways, but that just feels good. Ice cream cake 100% says Zach. That is a good answer. Ice cream cake's pretty good. You know, cookie cake, back in the day, that used to slap, but like now, I think it's a little too dry. I think it needs to be warm cookie cake with ice cream on top, and then just make it like, what's the one kind of cake set? Zach, you know this. Zach, I don't know if you go to Chili's a lot, but what's that kind of cake you can get from Chili's? It's like the volcano or something. If you remember the name of it, please type it in chat for me so I can get that verified. It looks like we're getting into our first match here for our CIU Rams. Let's start on the gameplay. Let's make sure we got the screen right. TM Link, that's not who it is. It is Will Ferrell, aka Universal. He's playing the Croc, the king of the jungle, versus a Little Mac. And we're already off to heavy blows. Alright. Little Mac just holding his... Oh my goodness. He's just holding his smash attacks, able to get the first stock. And Will is now getting some pressure here. Getting back into the... Oh my, good counter from Little Mac there. Holding the KO punch. That does kill from this range, so Will's going to watch out for that. But Little Mac on it, having a rough recovery. Able to get back on stage with his side B. If I'm Will, I'm just kind of playing patient, waiting for him to get the KO use, because it does expire after a bit, and just kind of waiting for that to go away. He uses it, so that means we're good. So he did land it on the first stock there, so that did take us out pretty early there. 80%, but super armor from Little Mac does not go through unless he actually fires the punch. But all of his attacks have that armor a little bit for Little Mac, which makes him, you know, pretty alright to use. Good counters from both players there. It's just trying to read each other and making sure that they don't get reflected off. Little Mac just goes to the counter, so Will can't hit him, but Will's able to suck him up and almost get him off stage there. On PS2, Little Mac able to recover since it is a flat ledge there. It's hard to close the distance on Little Mac because he's got counters, but also his attacks just hit really hard. So if you get hit by one of those punches, you know, an up smash might even take Will out from here. But definitely a side smash. And even Little Mac, an interesting gimmick for him is he can tilt his attacks for his smashes so he can angle them differently. Some characters have that as well, but it's a noble thing for Little Mac where he can change it into a different firing mode. Makes it better for looking for specific kinds of chaos. Good grab from Will Ferrell there into a dash attack. Puts the pressure on Little Mac. But Little Mac just kind of waiting for the opportunity to counter there. And is holding that smash attack with his dodge spacing there. But Will at 0%, able to get another stock, so it's now 1-1, 0% for both players. I believe Will has a strong chance here. You know, playing his range with his his tech that he does have on his special attacks. Nothing to worry about there. This is a little Mac punch. Powers through. We're good. We're able to recover here. This little Mac just is well skilled on his counters and ranges of his different punches. Good reset from Will here. Into a great smash attack, and that might be enough to take him out. Good counter from Will. And he can still take it, and he does. Will Ferrell takes 3 stocks from our opponents from Ferris State University, and we love to see it. We're down to 10. Our opponent's down to 9. They'll be sitting out their second opponent. Shout out to Will. You know, it's 2 big punchers here for that first round, and King of the Jungle, the Croc, you know, he bears his fangs, and he takes that first up. So, shout out to Will Ferrell. If there's any Will Ferrell fans in the chat, which I know there are, go ahead and give some Will Ferrell. Shout out Will Ferrell real quick. Just give him some love. Chocolate lava cake is exactly what it's called. So thank you to. There he is. I literally pointed with my mouse to show you guys where Aiden was, but I can't. You guys can't see it on stream. But yeah, you can see him behind me. Same with Austin. They're both chilling right there. And they both are knowers. Yes, Mr. Caboose himself. They call him the comedian. Those who know. Guys, I'm not tapped into this. I don't know who the comedian is. Is it Will Ferrell, the comedian? Because he is a funny guy. He is quite hilarious. I know him to be quite the jokester. Where there's a will, there's a way. 100%, guys. We're going to power through the croc punches. Let's see what stage we're going to pick here for our next match. It's 10 stocks to 9 this first round of crew battles here at CIU Rams Esports. Super Smash. Hit the dash Rizzlers. Yeah, that's our full name. We may have to unappend the Rizzlers part, but for now, that's the name for now. So it's still under speculation as to what we'll fully name it, but you know, we'll have to find out later. So it looks like someone shouting out Will. I like the Will love here. We got Jack. We got Southern Mama in the chat saying shout out to Will. We appreciate it. We got even Zach Gamehawk, my duo here on the production team. Give us a little dino dance, guys. If you're not hitting the little dino dance after Will Ferrell does the Croc King super punch, what are you doing? All right, we're moving into round 2 here. Let me boot it up for us. We've got a plant. Piranha. Hope we got the weed killer, because this plant's got to go. We're going to drop down to 1 stock, as Will did lose 2 in the last match, so we are down to 1. Our opponents have 3 on their second character though, so this is where it really counts. So if I'm Will, I'm trying to take 1 stock, I'm trying to get some droning in, just kind of learning what they're capable of. And you know, at this point, I'm adjusted to the connection. You know, I'm ready for what's coming at me. And you know, if you guys were around for last season, we have a Piranha Plant player ourselves, Reese Dowling, aka TM Stink, or you know, other commonly known as just Reese, our guy Reese. And he played Piranha Plant last season for us, so we've you know been doing some droning. We are familiar playing against the plant here, especially Will and Reese have played a lot of matches together just to get prepared for warm-ups and practice. So you know, Will just reading all of his patooey. He's just like, I know where that's gonna go. You're not gonna hit me with that. I'm not a fool. I'm actually the king of the jungle. Good cannon launches from Will. We're at a nice 78% on our opponent here. And the Matsui does connect. And that takes Will's last stock. So it's now 9-9 for both teams. Ferris State keeping in on the plant. And we are moving on to our next player here at CIU Rams Esports. Super Smash Brothers. So let's move on to our our next player here. Let's see who's coming up to face against this plant. Who's got the sword or got a Pokemon that knows cut to cut this plant down? Because we're gonna get rid of it. You know, it's at 3 stocks. We know what it's gonna do. Its Batuis are pretty readable, so that's good for us to know. And not too worried about who we can play here. It's just most characters have a pretty good matchup at the plant, I'd say. Him being a heavy character, moving pretty quickly for a heavy, but still like not fast enough to where it's hard to hit. And a lot of his attacks make him grounded. So if we do have range attacks that can kind of poke and cancel out those attacks, that'd be something good to use. So like Robin from Leak would be good here. It's just kind of stun lock our opponent, or even just someone like who's a good combo character who can close in that space and just kind of prevent him from staying rooted in his position. And I didn't make a root joke, but you could have said I did, because it was definitely there. I could have expected that. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna pick a character who's pretty good at you know, doing the damage and land those smash attacks that make it count, uprooting plants where it comes, and you know, spin them back out. So I won't spoil the surprise for you guys, but you know, you just stay tuned. Looks like he's even on the shadow skin. I'll have to see it. If you ever played Smite, I don't think you have, but if you ever played Smite, shout out to Smite for the shadow skins, because those are a cool skin line where they basically just invert the colors and turn them all, you know, black and shadowy. Guys, you know, the arena just went in uproar as they heard me talk about Smite, because they love that game so much. You know, that's where we're all just big Smash players. I mean, and we're also big Smite players too, because that game's just iconic. I mean, it's been out for over 11 to 12 years. Hey, I got someone in the chat, first time chatter said Smite was cool. And that is true, because the game's dead now. The game is dead, but it was cool. It was a good time when it was out back in the day. You know, one of the only moments you can play on console. So, you know, just shout out to that. I mean, like, just kind of groundbreaking stuff. And, you know, here at CIU, we're groundbreakers too. And we're already 99 stocks. This is looking good. It's the first round here at for the crew battle here. So we're at 9 stocks to 9 stocks. We're sending in our second player to their second player, and we're going to try and take them out here. And it looks like we're about to roll into the match here pretty soon. And as I say that, here they come. We've got Jack Little, Red Little 2, on the Kirby against Ferris State's Piranha Plant. All right. So the plant has already spewed up his poison. Get that ready. Jack putting some good pressure on the plant here. And it got me wondering, as Kirby, can I suck in the Patui Spike Ball? I'm not sure. If you can, does it just swallow it so you eat it? Or can you spit it back out? But I don't think you can spit it back out as Kirby, because that's not a normal thing for him to do. And even still, I don't think it's a good play, because, you know, you suck it up, you eat it, you get some percentage back, but it won't be enough to deal some damage to this Patui. I mean, to this plant. We're watching out for all of his range attacks here. Trying to close the distance, punishing where he misses. And the plant is just kind of spamming his Patui to kind of keep that coverage that he so desperately needs. Because whenever Kirby closes in the distance, he's in trouble. Or we've only landed like maybe 7 moves on this plant, but we've done 66 damage. And up tilt does take Kirby at 122%. Good looks from Jack there from the down smash after the down air to get the combo going there. Just a little bit more and that'll take the plant out. Just gotta kind of play patient here. Good roll there from our opponent as we try to go for the down B, but it doesn't quite connect. But I do like the read there from our player Jack, because honestly, if you're going to hold that cannonball in front of me, I'm going to try and break through it. Now, Plant has a really strong recovery with his helicopter blades, leaf blades. So he is able to recover from quite the distances there. And it's really hard to punish it, too. It's similar to King K rules, where it's just kind kind of free. You don't really like lose anything for using it. And it just allows you to just get so much distance. So we do take a stock though with a smash attack to the left side from mid stage at 133%. And now it's back on. We're down to 1. They're down to 2. Jack just kind of figuring out how to close the distance in there and gets a grab. Looks for the forward air combo, but not quite enough. Plant's looking like it's about to fall off, but not quite because that recovery, like I mentioned before, is quite good. Gotta be careful with Patui because we're in range of it now, but down air starts the combo. Get some up tilts. There we go. Just playing it safe here. Smart. Rolls through. Nair does not connect, but Plant misses too. Just the speed from Kirby is enough to kind of prevent the Plant from punishing us there. But back air does connect, and that takes the final stock off Jack Little. A strong performance from Jack. Able to take that stock off from the Plant. You know, getting us just started. We've learned a lot here. It's important that we always stay droning. Oh, Zach, I see you. We started a poll. I didn't even see it. Was Spike cool? And yes. Yes, it was. Jack, good stuff. We love to see you play Kirby, especially. And you did a good performance there. Just kind of, you know, it's hard to play against Plant whenever he's just spamming those Patuis all the dang time. And even those, the smog, the poison gas, you know, he's just kind of creating space where it's hard to close in the distance. And we're going to see if we can pick a character who can take advantage of, like, him staying put. Because whenever he does use his attacks, he just has to be grounded the whole time. So let's see if we can get someone pick a character who can kind of take advantage of that and go into our third character for the night. We are currently at 6 stocks to Ferris State's 8, and I think we still have a chance. And I'm proud of our Rams. So let's see if we can get into the next match pretty soon here and just get the momentum going because, you know, we gotta stay relentless, gotta stay pushing. You know, we got this. So we're picking our next character. It's looking like it's Malik Beaver on the track. And I'm excited already because he's picking a character that I love to see. Now, shout out to the Alolan region. You know, I'm a Pokemon master on all the games because I, you know, just spent so much time on those. And he's picking one of my favorites. You know, this is one of the strongest characters in Pokemon VGC. And this is an all-around cool Pokemon. So if you already know who I'm talking about, go ahead and type in the chat who we're going to see tonight. Who's that Pokemon? Zach, if you can make another poll, who's that Pokemon? And there's only like 12 options in the game, but I think we know who it's going to be. So now that we picked a character, we're going to do some stage selection here. Notable thing to know, if you've ever played in a Smash tournament, there are only certain stages you can pick. So for us, one of those stages is Final Destination, Battlefield, Small Battlefield, Town and City. There's another Animal Crossing one, Town and City and Smallville. There's Hollow Bastion. There's PS2, also known as Pokemon Stadium 2. And there's one more that is escaping my mind. But what won't escape my mind is this start to this epic match as our opponent takes their first stock away. And we're on the Incineroar. Malik Beaver is up to brawl. Malik with a strong pile driver there. Already dealing 25%. One thing I would like to see Malik from this match is just getting that his revenge up from those range attacks. It's going to be a big deal. And watching out for those Patuis, especially. Good spot dodge from our opponent, but also good spot dodge from Malik. You know, what's kind of crazy to say is our opponent's already in kill range for our Incineroar right here. 50%, that's enough. If I get revenge, it's over. And even that, it's going to do a lot of damage there. I like the read from Malik there, but that does not quite connect. Good shielding, though. Blocking that back air from our opponent. Another good read from Malik. I like his hustle. Looking for a grab mid-air, not quite connecting, but forward air does. And that is almost a stock, not quite. See if we can catch up with our opponent here. They do get the dodge, though. That's not gonna hit me. That's not either. I'm back on stage if I'm Malik. And I'm getting ready for the... Ooh, Patsui. This falls out of the sky from after we grabbed him and does take the stock. Yeah, if I'm playing, I'm just going to play aggressive here because I know my opponent's at low percent, so just trying to rack up as much damage as I can, but Malik is able to do a smash attack and take a stock from our opponent there. Just now. 5-7. Our opponent on their last stock on the plant here. Malik getting the grab. They're able to mash out, but it's still not enough. Another grab, it's a down throw. Building that percentage up. Good reach from Malik. Good shielding from Malik. There's another combo setter here. And both players just dodging each other narrowly. Good revenge setup for Malik here. If he gets a pile driver, that'll be enough. He's looking for it, and that's it. Oh, not quite. He was too far left on stage. Allowed him to recover there. Oh my goodness, Malik with an up air cartwheel kick takes him out. You guys, you would think Malik plays soccer, but he doesn't. He's a track and field star. You know, picking his main, his starter, his main Pokemon here, and Cineroar, cooking the competition. That plant is now crispy salad. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Bad joke. Okay, going back to the predictable ones. All right, moving on. So, Malik down to 2 stocks. Our opponent down to 6. Moving into the third player here for the night on the 19th of March. Guys, another thing you guys should know. Tomorrow, first day of spring. Yippee! Look, almost Christmas. 5 days away. Yeah, and Cineroar was bringing that heat. You know, he's a fire type. Probably wouldn't be using flamethrower. Maybe a little flame charge action, get that speed build up, and then Darkest Lariat. You know, just prevent all the stat boosts you got. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you for that raw damage. Maybe get a crit, take you off stage. That's what we're looking for from our CIU ramps. Is the crit damage. You know. Okay, we're playing Pokemon Stadium 2 on Incineroar. Let's see what our opponents are doing. Oh my goodness. They have a croc of their own. The Gators loose. Someone sent them back to Florida. Let's see what they got going over here with their King K. Rool. Incineroar and King K. Rool, both heavy characters, both dealing lots of damage. Malik's going to have to lose a stock here before they start. Getting sent with the pile driver down. And let's both see them taunt, and we're ready to go. Dodges the crown effectively, dodges the cannonball, gets revenge, and we're looking for some grabs. Any touch from Malik will do a lot of damage. And you just gotta look, one hit, 44%. That is ridiculous. Good break up there from Malik with the down air there, kind of breaking their King K. Rool's momentum there. King K. Rool facing the wrong way, and Malik just pushing out attacks that are faster. Good revenge. Ooh, Malik saucing on our guy here. Good another shield, just so he doesn't get hit by the crown again. Oh my goodness, up smash takes a stock from our opponent. It's now 5-5. We are on even footing. Malik's at 123%, but taking the first stock does set the momentum for us. Let's set the tone. Our opponent able to get an up air confirmed there. Takes down to 4. But if I'm Malik Beaver, I'm doing another little, I'm gonna grab another revenge. I'm gonna deal some massive damage. Or I'm just gonna do some combos on our guy, the Killer Croc here. Malik playing 4D chess right now, just dodging all of the attacks like he's Goku in Ultra Instinct form. Gonna block that, get the revenge off. And if I'm Malik, I'm going for the pile driver. I like it. He's going for it, and up smash takes the stock. He said, yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry. You hit me once, I'm gonna hit you 3 times as hard. I'm gonna triple the damage. What you gonna do about that? Oh, here comes Malik with the combos. You love to see it. This King K. Rool loves his range attacks. Malik, though, able to get in the close the distance, deal the damage he needs to. And he's like, I'm not worried about that anymore. I'm gonna just get in. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna juggle you. I'm gonna put you in the arm bar. All right, guys, I know that's not an arm bar, but he made his arm into a bar and made him eat it. You know, call that an arm bar. Oh, back throw kills, almost. But when that red little squiggle goes there, you know it's nice. But the Croc clapped back with a KO of his own with a forward tilt. Great plays from the League Beaver here, taking down two of our third opponent's stocks. This is huge. Now all we need is to take this guy's last stock, which is doable, winnable, because we already took two off. This guy give him a nice little shave here. And then we're down to our last opponent of this round, which means, guys, round two, we're going in hot. All right? We got this. Coach Scotty from the chat saying how proud he is of us. Guys, we're cooking right now. The heat is up. The charge is on. Shout out to Captain Beaver, the League Beaver, playing the Incineroar. Luke's just such a great player. All of our players are just great. You know, and even this last player here. I'm gonna type their name into the overlay now, so I'm already ahead of schedule here. Because I've got time. I've got time today. If you can hear the music, you know, if you like the song, go ahead and give me a thumbs up in chat. You know, that's a teacher education major coming out on me. Well, I just need some approval from the people in chat with a thumbs up. It just makes me know you're vibing with the tunes here that we're playing here at CIU Rams Esports. It's, you know, mostly Rocket League music, but hey, it's approved and it sounds good on Twitch. So what can I say? What can I say? Okay, so we've picked the stage, Final Destination, very iconic stage. Our opponent is ready to rumble, so we're getting into it. We've got our captain, my captain.
Captain, my captain. Come on, Caleb.
Our captain, my captain. Our captain, my captain. Caleb Phillips. Team Link, Baron Bird on the Gordita Crunch skin. Guys, if you haven't been to Taco Bell lately, now's your chance to go. Get you a Gordita Crunch. Gruntilda Crunch. Crunchwrap Supreme. He's gonna make a gator skin backpack after this. I don't know. I don't know what he wears, but he has a backpack on. Pants. He's gonna get gator pants. Good grass from Caleb here. Ooh, double wing clippage. Caleb's like, you got range? I got range too. It just comes in the form of a backpack. Oh my. See, the Croc does a lot of damage, but what they don't have is golden wings of steel. Alright. Caleb's got the crown, he's gonna throw it off stage. Makes him not able to use it. And the bear punch takes the stock from our opponent. Guys, that's an iconic move from Caleb Phillips. It's called the bear punch. Alright. It does lots of damage and it confirms the kill. Alright, the bear and the bird going on to 3-stock v 3-stock. Last opponents for our last player for our opponents here. Player number 4 for Ferris State. Let's see who they're gonna pick. And you know, let's give them some privacy. Let's figure out what they're gonna do. You know, it's 3 stocks to 3 stocks, so it's a pretty even match here. And if I'm Ferris State, I'm pulling out the nuclear option. But guess what? We've got a bomb diffuser in the room, aka Caleb Phillips. He's able to neutralize any threats that come our way. So that's what we're looking forward to doing. The neutralizing the threat that's in the arena, you know, and just, you know, take him out, go to round 2, do it all over again, rinse and repeat, we win. And that's what we like to see here at CIU Rams Esports. Super Smash Brothers. We do got this, boys. Come on, says Scotty. You know, honestly, it's just time. It's just time. We've been locking in for a long time, and the key works today. That's all I'm gonna say. We've been locking in for a long time, and the key works today. So you just gotta ka-chink, unlock the car door and start driving. Hit the NOS and go over 150 miles per hour, and you're there. This is the victory chair. Oh man. So this is a great night here at CIU Rams Esports in the arena. I mean, no one's back there. You know, usually I've got my Overwatch players chilling in the back, you know, having some fun, either doing homework or even in scrims, playing matches, just getting some reps in. But you know, it's a little quiet night here on a Wednesday. But we're not going down quietly, because we're getting ready for the next fight here. The Bear and the Bird versus Inkling. This Squid Kid has got to go. We find him on the roster. playing on the Hollow Bastion. If Richie was here, this would be his. He would give a shout out to his favorite stage, his favorite game, Kingdom Hearts. Unfortunately, unable to recover there with Caleb, but has 30% on our opponents, hitting them off stage, 58%. They're able to recover because their recovery is pretty good once they use both their moves there, both their movement options. Our opponent now has ledge coverage, but we're able to get back on. Wonder Wing able to power us through. We're looking for that Wonder Wing of Justice to take our opponent out. Good back throw. Does so much damage. Oh, he jumped the other way. The Wonder Wing takes him over there. We're all out, but that's okay. Inkling just moving so fast. But the bear punch, like I said, iconic move from Caleb Phillips. The bear punch takes the stock. Hold that grenade for me. Dodrio, use Peck. Well, we got some ink on us, but we're not worried. Able to get back on stage here. It's now 2-2 for both teams. Gonna leave some artillery there. Unable to get connection there. Smash attack does take a stock off Caleb Phillips, but it's now 1-2. But we're fine. The bear punch is still active. We've still got bear punches in the backpack. We're good, and we also have got the Red Bull Golden Wings. Dodging the bombs, laying the feathers. Their Splatoon Inkling now having a low shield, so if we can kind of punish that, it's going to replenish here in the next second. But there was a window there, an opportunity. It's kind of making the ground unsafe for that Inkling to rely on, because he's got to gather ink. But if we could lay down those bombs, leave some traps for him. There's some tricky for him. Inkling just playing so passively and safe on his recovery, just taking his time with it. Not wanting to rush anything. Good block from Caleb Phillips. And the bear punch almost does enough. Good roll from Caleb. He's a juke master. But up smash takes the final stock off Caleb Phillips. And now it is Ferris State takes it for round one. Man, a good dig from our opponent there with the rolling brush. Does allow them to get the setup they need to take our stock. And you know, we're so close, and we still have a chance. So we're not giving up. It's back to 0-0. That's the mindset we need to keep. It's still Wednesday night, so nothing's changed, guys. We can still win. So if you're in the chat, I want some support for our Rams here. We're fighting so hard, and that's all that matters. Is we keep fighting. We don't give up. We keep charging on. So as we get into round two, we're going to see who our first player for our team is, and also we're going to see who our opponent is from the opposing Ferris State University. You know, they got a strong lineup. They've got their own K rule. They've got an Inkling. They also have, if I remember correctly, you know, some characters that we haven't really played against at all in the past season. It's like Piranha Plant. I don't think we've ever encountered those. We were the ones usually playing that, and then for the first round, trying to remember who they had Little Mac, right? So that Little Mac, you know, is someone we face against typically, but it's still a pretty tough matchup just because of how fast he goes, and then his armor on his attacks are kind of hard to read because they're not always consistent. So especially with over connection, but I'm not trying to make any excuses for us and our players, but these are things we need to keep in mind as we get into the next round. But guys, what we really need to worry about is how we're going to just beat them, because we are. So just keep that in your mind. Put that in the backpack, because, you know, we're putting everything in the backpack. It's time to go to school. They're gonna get learned. All right. Shout out to Izzy for saying, "You got it, boys. Stay strong and confident." Guys, it was 2 weeks ago when I said confidence is key. All right. And Izzy's right. We need to stay confident. And that's what we have here. Confidence. We have confidence here at CIU Ramsey Sports. And it looks like our opponent is switching up on us. They've got more characters in the tank. They're playing Pokemon Trainer. See, I know where Pokemon Trainer is on the roster, so it makes it easy to find. We'll change it to round 2 for us. And we're good to go. Good start from Will. Our opponent's choosing to use Squirtle, the faster one of the options of the Pokemon. But I think the Croc beats the Turtle. Not gonna lie. King of the Jungle versus Common Sea Turtle? Yeah. I'm gonna clap you into left field. I do have to say, Squirtle is quite adorable. But he's gonna have to go down. Squirtle able to power through with his shell. Now they're switching to Ivysaur, a little swap out. This is what we call pivoting. But the Croc is unfamiliar with the leafy greens. He's a carnivore. And that's still an animal, so he's going to eat him. Oh, good spot dodge from Will there. Knows his opponent's shield is low, so they can't be playing too many tricks. Throwing the crown out. Just kind of get him spaced out. Get lined up for this next big hit. Belly bump into the blunderbuss. Suck up. Ooh, but down with the back air. Send out Charizard, but Charizard gets sent flying. He's a flying type. He might be used to it, but it's not quite enough. Unable to land the grab there. But do slam him up. And the belly bash sends him dashing. He looks dashing. Looks like he's going to swap back into Ivysaur. Maybe that's his comfort mon. But no, I think he's looking for maybe a Flare Blitz skill confirmed here. But, you know, if I'm playing Pokemon Trainer, I might just have to stick to one Pokemon. You know, 3-in-1 school and all, but let's see what they got cooking over here at Ferris State. I like it. I'm liking the movement I'm seeing from Will here as he's just kind of being aware of the spacing on this Charizard. You know, we don't face many Pokemon trainers and we don't have one on the team, so just being aware of all the ranges of these attacks is impressive because we knew his shield was low. We're going to take him to the side and land on the powerful smash. The Croc Killer 1-2. Dodging the Flare Blitz. Get him for the grab. Put him in the pile driver. Up tilt. Major damage. Oh, belly bump of justice. Can I get the suck of destiny? Yep. And it's a Blunderbuss blast to the pass. Send that dinosaur to the Stone Age. Ivysaur is coming up. This green frog. Yeah, it's nothing to the King of the Jungle. What can I say? He's not a poison toad. He's gonna be the one that gets towed like a car in a bad lot. Broken down car. I don't. Yeah, you know. These jokes aren't landing, but our attacks will as we get back on stage. Give me that crown. I'm the King of the Jungle. Oh, almost punishable there, but not quite enough. We clap him back. Ivysaur, what you gonna do? Nothing. Good shielding from Will. He says I'm gonna power through it. Give him the knuckle punch. If I'm looking for Will, I'm looking for the triple. With the Flare Blitz, able to power through the cannon suck there. And I think Will still gets the triple easy. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. If you like lemonade, type lemonade in chat. If you like Will Ferrell, type Will Ferrell in chat. But the belly bump of justice does so much damage. Not quite enough. He did tech. Oh, but the clap of thunder. Thunderous smite. Oh my goodness, he sent him packing. Yeah, so if you have wings, you're meant to fly. Fly off stage, if you will. Our opponents, at their, I didn't mean 4. This is their first play of the round, but it's actually now their second. So if you're looking at the graphic, it may be capping to you, because I'm not droning. But now I am droning. We're at 11 stocks to their 9. Will Ferrell's on the mic. He's hot.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, yeah, I am. Guys, if you know Will Ferrell, he's a funny guy, because that was hilarious, because it's also true. But it was great timing. That comedic timing is what we need here in the arena, and that's what we have. Okay, it's the confidence, comedic timing. It's the charisma, the Rizzlers. It's the charm. The CIU Rams. We've got cups back there. We had Christmas lights, maybe. I don't know. But can you see what I see? Is what I'm trying to say. Will Ferrell is taking down our opponents here, left and right. We're going into their second player of the night for round 2. Walk the 2 up and down. Round 2, everybody. I don't know if you guys ever seen WE, but like they've got the people who hold the cards out. It's like round 2. That was me doing that. So if you're familiar with that, that's a little thing for that. And I'm gonna get back in my position here where I sit comfortably and look at both screens because CIU Rams Esports, we're fancy like that. We got 2 monitors. Walk it up and down again. 2 monitors. Count it. 1, 2. Use both fingers. 1, 2. If you're at home and you count like 1, 2, you're probably an education major. So shout out to you. Or you just were taught to count that way. But I always start with my index finger because it's the first one. That's the second finger. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Guys. Well, so that's South Carolina education. At its finest right there. Homegrown. So we're looking like we're playing on Hollow Bastion for the second match of round 2. Will's still on the track, and he's going against that Inkling. This is purple Inkling this time. I think it was blue Inkling last time. He's got a helmet on. He might need it. All right, Will taking down his only stop that he lost, and he's getting ready to taunt here. Both players are taunting. It's officially on. Blasting the cannon. Throwing the crown. Will just kind of playing range here. So even if Will didn't face this guy last time, we know what he's capable of. We know what he likes to do. We've already, did our research. Or if Richie was here, what he would say. We've done our droning. Anything, a fast character able to do lots of consecutive damage and line up some really strong combos and has some great confirms with his specials with the paintbrush, the big paint roller, able to bury our players. So let's see if we can get back on stage, avoid the bombs. Crown does connect, gives us some time to get back on stage here. We're looking just to roll through this bomb here and get back on stage. And it does get a spike on us though, unfortunately. So, something to note for those of you watching at home. Whenever a character collides with the part of the stage at a certain velocity, that just gets him flying back. It's like a mirror. It just reflects us off and hits us pretty hard. But Will able to recover here. Watch out for the bombs rolling through. And one thing to note from this Inkling, he's just playing at a safe distance, throwing bombs from ledge. And if Will was ever able to get back on, able to just land a smash attack from there. He's looking for a little fancy maneuver there, but it's not quite enough. He pulls out his water bucket, but it's not enough. We still got our special to recover here. Belly armor powers through for us, landing a strong attack here. Couldn't quite get the 2-frame, but I do like the read from Will here. He's a droner. He knows what he needs to do, and that's it. Puts him in the cannon, blasts him off. We're gonna look for it again. But like I said last time, this Inkling is just playing it really safe with his recoveries. And he does take the final stock off Will. Hey, if I'm Will, I should be proud of myself because I took 3 stocks from my opponent. We did some droning here. We know the Inkling's here. We gotta pick somebody who can take care of this guy and put him in, take the ink from his ink carrier. Guys, what is it called? I don't use ink and quill and ink. What's it called? Ink and quill? If you play Minecraft, you know it's called an ink and quill. But what's the ink held in? What is that glass container? If you're in chat and please let me know. Because, if I don't know, the world may never know. Looks like we're pulling up big time with our captain, my captain. Our captain, my captain. Our captain, my captain. Captain. Caleb Phillips playing the banjo. Not like the instrument, but he can probably play it. That's probably another fun fact about Caleb Phillips is he can play the banjo and the kazoo all at once. And if you're wondering why they're named that, that's actually because in the games, they play the banjo and the kazoo. And yeah, it's Banjo Kazooie. They play it, and that's like part of the songs in that game. It's really, it's iconic. And it's called an Inkwell. Project Dream, BK, hit me with that information. Give me that knowledge, that wisdom. And yes, it is an inkwell. Alright, we're seeing Splatoon Inkling here. Caleb Phillips go right back out to it. Getting back to... You know, we're getting our get back here. Now we got some time to, you know, take some sips of water. You know, get ready for this match. And do some more scouting on this Inkling. We're ready now. I understand it now is what Caleb Phillips is saying in his head as he faces this guy. Get that nice 30% already. Get a nice roll attack in. Derrick Henry unable to connect there because our opponent does shield it. But we're able to get back on stage. We're not messing with those bombs. But we'll give you a grenade. My main goal is to blow up. And act like I don't know this Inkling. That's what Caleb's saying as well. As he dodges the roller, he says, I don't want a paint job. My car looks too nice already. Not taking that to the shop. I might take you off stage. Oh my goodness, that's one. Hope you like painted eggs. It's not Easter yet, but we're getting festive around here. Dodges the paint roller again. This Inkling going the wrong way. But we are gonna have to figure out a way to kind of punish this guy's recovery. It's just so fast. It's hard to two-frame it. Kind of hard to stop it. But we're gonna maneuver around this guy. I believe the bear punch, if connected, will deal lethal damage. Our opponent just mashing out an actual mash master. And that takes the stock off. Caleb Phillips with the up smash. Caleb taking him out with a throw. Says, there you go. Don't be slow. To and fro. Out the dough. Take you to the stove. You want some mo? Okay, okay. Caleb with another grab. Oh my. Trying to clip his wings. Oh, down here. Puts him on the ground. Watch out for the bombing, kid. It's dangerous. Little combo set over the bomb there. To forward air. You could say that's his pecking order. Alright, another bomb from Caleb Phillips. Looks like how my jokes are bombing tonight. But he's gonna land this Wonder Wing of Justice. Ooh. Yep, that's what I was talking about. So, you know, that's called foreshadowing. When I say words and then the thing happens. It's a narrative tool in writing. I don't think it's actually narrative, but I'm unable to mash out, but it's not enough to connect and kill. We're able to get back on. And dodge a smash attack. We said, you're not hitting me with that. Caleb able to get back on stage here because he's that guy. He says, I'm gonna roll through it. Throw a bomb at you. Make you play midfield. Oh, back air. Great recovery from Caleb. He says, I'm not having the bombs, but I'm gonna roll out. Autobots. That's what we do. Oh my. I'm looking for the bear punch. Oh my. I'm able to get out of that berry there. But it is now 1-1 for us here. But Caleb's got the advantage, the home field advantage. He's trying to land that bear punch. Trying to land the damage. We are almost there. Guys, we can climb the mountain. This able to dodge the Derrick Henry. We can't dodge that. We're back on stage. Where are you? Not there. Hey, get that roller out of here. Yep, hold that bomb. Yep. Derrick Henry secures the dub. Guys, why grab Derrick Henry when you got Caleb Phillips, my captain, our captain, our captain, my captain? Caleb Phillips on the track. Put him in the backpack. Guys, Inkling is gone. That's one mountain down. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Dude, stop me from getting to you, baby. and that baby is the dub. It's the dub.
Why don't we throw Banjo and Kazooie?
All right, so we're saying let's go from our coach, Coach Scotty Izzy, saying great job, Captain. And Project Dream BK says, way to go, guys. We're hype. You killed. He literally did kill it. The Inkling is no more. It has been subdued. Some dude has been subdued. Put that on a shirt, all right? Well, it's the Ram way. Some dude's getting subdued. Red Lid 75. Yeah, let's go. That's the kind of attitude we have here at CIU Ramsey Sports Arena. The vibes are up. We're back on top. We're climbing the mountain. Number 19. Guys, today's the 19th day of March. It's my birthday. Number 19. Chaos Phil's number. Guys, things are just lining up. It's like a full moon. Lunar eclipse. That happened like last week. If you were outside in Lexington, South Carolina, or Columbia, South Carolina, in this vicinity, in this area of the globe, you may have noticed a red moon. Just a lunar eclipse. It's just a sight to see. They happen pretty frequently. It's like every 2 years. So it's a cool thing to see. Beautiful. Take photos. All right. Our third opponent, 4, Ferris State of the night. Let's see who they're playing. Are they pulling someone out from the trenches? Are they recruiting from deep? I don't think so. Because I already know. They're playing the plan. I said, I'm going to uproot you. But Caleb's a bear. Bears eat plants. So do birds. Birds eat plants. Guys, Caleb is hungry for a victory. He's going to take off his 2 stocks. And then he's going to eat some salad. Some poisonous salad. But he's immune to poison. I rolled his character sheet. He's got it. You know, it's all above board. We've checked the stats. And we're already pecking on that leafy greens there. Getting a good grab. Looking for a bear punch. Dodge in the Kazooie. Good shoulder bash. Grab him. I like the back air, but he was able to spot dodge it. Or air dodge. With the bear punch. Yeah, come on, man. Ooh, close, but no hit. Another bear punch. Okay, our opponent now turning it on. Getting ready for the heat that we're throwing on him. Oh, yeah. These players from Ferris State are just absolute mashers when it comes to getting out of the berry there from Banjo-Kazooie. Up tilt, unable to connect there as we get him off stage a bit. So one thing about Wonder Wing, we know it goes through all these attacks that he's throwing at us. Unable to connect there. But we're going for it again. Not quite enough. We are fine. I'm just looking for one. I'm looking for one. And that's it. The bear rollout. He said Optimus Prime has entered the battlefield. We're dodging the Patooey. But it does end up connecting. And that takes it for our opponents there. It's now 6-5. Ferris State on the play here. You know, it's hard to eat a plant with a mouth. You know, it just doesn't taste good. So we're gonna spit that back out. You know, pull out our third player here from CIU Rams. You know, go third for third. What is 3/3? That's a hole. You know, we're gonna leave a hole in there. Their stocks. Leave them at 0. That's the plan, guys. Okay. So, it's round 2. 6 stocks for CIU Rams, 5 stocks for our opponents at Ferris State University. The Bulldogs versus the Rams here. You know, we've talked about this before. Bulldogs are pretty big dogs, but they're not as big as Rams. You know, so we're already off to a great start there with our matchup. So that's like half the battle. We're gonna see who we're gonna pick for our third player here for CIU Rams Esports and CIU Rams Esports Super Smash Hit the Dash Rizzlers. Yeah, we're gonna see what we're playing here, and you know, take our time because we got some time to figure out who's the smartest player to put into this. We already fought the plant. We know who took them out last time. Do we send them in now, or do we save that for later? You know, because, you know, we got one more player we need to defeat from our opponents here. And their roster may run deep. So they could have, you know, 6 players like us, or they could even have more. So, you know, we got to be cognizant of, like, what options they have in their backpacks and use our correct tool in our backpack to win this current match. So, as we wait here, you know, if you're in the chat, I haven't seen any thumbs up yet. I haven't seen any, you know, other interaction pieces, but that's okay. What I want you guys to do now is just think, if you had to, let's see. I had to think of a question now. Because, you know, I already lined up the question, but I didn't ask it. Because I don't know what the question is yet. So, this is you watching me think of a question in real time. On live, Twitch. We're doing it live, guys. If you had to... Oh, I got it. Type it in chat. Type it in chat. Type the answer in chat. If you had to go somewhere for your birthday dinner, where are you going first? What's the first option? Doesn't matter how long the wait the line is. You're getting in as soon as you go to the restaurant. They're not. You don't want to wait 30 minutes. You're going in. You're getting the food you want. It's gonna be great. Where are you going? Type that in chat for me. I want to know. I want to go quiet and just let you guys think. I'm gonna give you some think time. Think time's very important. All right, think time's up because we're getting to the match. We're having frog legs. No, we're not. We're having salad. We're giving them the frog legs. The green frog legs. Look, he's even got green on him already. He's already wearing his opponent. Like you do in Monster Hunter. Plant, take that sock off, please. We're looking to start here. I'm going to need you guys both to taunt. I like it. Andrew, Sand is in. I should probably update the UI to say so. Because I'm a droner. Sand on the Greninja. His favorite character. In Super Smash. His main. Throwing those lethal water shurikens. And ninja strikes. Moving so fast. Moving like water. Ooh, good. Shadow Sneak just kind of phased through his attack there. I'm updating the graphic now to represent Greninja. Yeah, I'm going to block that. Andrew closing the distance. Looking for an up air. Up. Smash. Does deal some damage. Shadow Sneak unable to connect. That's because it couldn't quite reach far enough. Back air does take out Andrew's first stock there. We have this this plant in range of a kill. Double forward air would have connected and taken the dub. Good shielding from Andrew, playing smart. So great shielding for Andrew. Kind of just baiting out the Patui so that he can land the Shadow Sneak from a safe distance. Counter to start off this stock here. See, I don't care what kind of poisonous gas you have. I'm a frog. I've got slimy mucus that protects me from all environmental damages. And down smash does get back. Oh my gosh, forward smash. Just get back further. Oh, we're getting back on stage. Not even worried about it. Looking for a kill confirm here. Almost getting it there with an up smash. But our opponent does spot dodge through it. Patui, not enough because I'm coming at you with the counter. Good Shadow Sneak into the... Oh, he grabs the edge. Says, I'm going to grab the side of the map and hang on tight. What up, Smash? Takes it. Get the spot out of here. This is now, guys. We're at the same spot as last time. It's 4-3 for our Rams. We have this in the bag. Put it in the backpack. We're doing homework. We've got some answers in the chat here as well. Shout out to Andrews. We're checking out this plant. He took out the plant. He put it into a trash bag and threw it outside into the trash bin like a responsible grown man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So one answer for Choice Restaurant is Red Robin from Zach. That's a good choice. Guys, I've only been once. I need to go again. We're shouting out Andrew like,
You know what? I've been practicing.
it's huge. It's huge.
I've been practicing. Okay.
Woohoo! Yes, yeah, boys. Great job, Andrew. Keep it up, brother. Let's get us the third game. You've got this. Guys, we might be here all night. This might be a CIU Rams Esports Super Smash Hit the Dash Rizzlers Marathon. So if you're not tuned in, strapped in, and wrapped up into tonight's matches, this is your chance to clue in, tap in, and lock in? I don't know. You know, there's a lot of ends. You just got to be in. If you're in, you're in. All right? That's just what we're worried about. As if you're in, you're in. We're going to our fourth opponent for Ferris State University here. Our players are communicating the strategies we need in order to take out this last player. We're hoping it's someone we already have faced against, so we're familiar with their strategies and whatnot. But, you know, Treebeard just said, you play in the sandbox, you're going to get buried. Oh, my goodness. That's scary. Andrew got hands. Call that a sandbox. Guys, these are perfect. This is the kind of jokes, also just straight up phrases we need to put on our CIU's Rams Esports merch. You play in the sandbox, you're going to get buried. Andrew got hands. Call that a sandbox. Yeah. Sim on stage, call that he got lost. Call that Greninja. Ninja Master. Oh, my goodness. We're back in the game. It's the little Mac. He's here. It's getting grainy. Guys, I'm going to throw some dirt in your eye. Make it sand. It's coarse and rough. I don't like it. Andrew going down to his last stock here. It's smooth and not irritating. All right, Scotty, you're right. Because if you go to the beach, you got to enjoy sand. Little Mac already on the aggressive here. I mean, when you're playing Little Mac, you just kind of have to be aggressive. But Andrew, getting his posture regained here. He's like, yeah, my legs are longer than your arms, Little Mac. So I'm not even worried about it. Wasn't expecting him to not cancel that move because we've seen him cancel those before. He's able to recover here. Good rolls from both players here. And we're back on. Trying to bait this Little Mac close to the edge there. But not quite. Oh, counters the jab, of all things. Yeah, I'm charging it up, and that's going to send him packing. Oh, my goodness. Andrew's a fiend. He's looking for it. Oh, my goodness. Andrew said I'm looking for it. Hold the shuriken to the face. Little Mac. Andrew knew.
I got mine.
Andrew got his stock, and that is what counts. Guys, I need to update the graphic because Little Mac is here. He's down to 2. We're down to 3. Andrew, Sand, putting that damage on the Little Mac, getting that stock for us. Guys, we take his stock. Guys, that one's free. That one tasted good. It's now 3-2. Guys, we're tapping in here. If you're here at the CIU Rams Esports Super Smash Bros. Hit the dash. Super Smash Bros. Is it Super Smash Hit the Dash? Yeah, Super Smash Hit the Dash Rizzlers. If you're here for us, you know we're cooking in the kitchen. We're cooking in the kitchen. Yeah. We're playing Pokemon back-to-back because Malik Beaver back on the track, keying it up, throwing it down, smacking him around. Who's going to win? A Little Mac? Or the king of WrestleMania himself, Incineroar? Instant, you know, he's just got a vibe about him that, you know, kind of like Malik. He's just a cool guy. He's just a cool cat, man. I know he's covered in fire, but he's cool. He's just cool, man. He's just cool, man. So we already know who we're playing. Our brothers already know who we're playing, but we gotta pick the stage. Very important that we pick the stage. Hey, Mac, what's it doing? Guys, it's going great. Look at Mac. As he walks away with his laptop to do some homework. It's very important to be responsible here at CIU Rams. To be responsible here at CIU Rams. There's a comma there. You know, it's like finishing the sentence. Because, you know, if you got homework, you gotta do it. You gotta stay on top of your work. You know, it's important to do your homework later tonight. After you finish watching the CIU Rams Super Smash Hit the Dash, you know, take this last 2 stocks for our opponents. You guys are probably watching this while you're doing homework anyway, so that's okay. It's round 2. 3-2. This is us. About to make some Ram history. Malik Beaver has entered the fight. Little Mac has left the stage. Down to 2 stocks. The Cinnamon taunts. Little Mac taunts. Malik already knowing his opener moves. So, yeah, I'm familiar. Getting that revenge. Looking for the grab. Sydney Austin. 78%, guys. You did the math. Is that enough? Yes. But also is the counter after he takes a revenge attack. But we're going to hit him with another one of those. And that basically sends him packing. He's going to have to call his mom. Oh, my. Oh, my. We're going to send him up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If we tap this guy, he's gone. Yep. That's a tap. Love tap to the destination of Doomville. All right. One thing we got to note. Little Mac is able to redirect that punch. So we can't just, you know, sit there and wait for him. We just got to stay aggressive. Oh, a little. Oh, my. Malik's looking for it. So is this Little Mac. We got to be careful of a counter, though. Ooh. Doesn't quite connect, but we still got revenge. And this should be some lethal damage. Oh, good dodge from Malik. He said, I'm a spot, dodge it. That's not my spot, but I'm a dodge it. Back air. Says of reeling. What's that feeling? Malik said, I'm not getting hit by that. I'm not getting hit by that either, but you're getting hit by this. Get it sent flying in the sky. Oh my gosh, he reaches it again. Sends him packing up his bags. Looks like he's taking the first stage. Oh my goodness. He's him on a first class flight to Oblivion. Oh my goodness. That's Cinnamon takes the dub, guys. We're going to round 3. If you are hungry, get your food now. Round 3 starts soon. We are like that. Malik is on the track. He says, I'm not looking back. I'm going crazy on it. It's Cinnamon. CIU Ram fam. Ram country. Ram nation. We're going into round 3. Against Ferris State, an undefeated team. Are they defeatable? It looks like it because we just took a round off them. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah. Let's do it again. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. And I'm going to play the music so we can hype in the chat here. What an absolute hype song. Galaxies by Protostar. If you know the song, it's sending our opponents to space. And that's what we like to do here at CIU Rams Esports. Super Smash. Hit the dash. Okay. Guys, I'm going to take a little break. You know, before we get into round 3, I'm going to let our players take some time to, you know, focus up. And I'm going to just leave you guys with your thoughts. So we'll be back when round 3 starts. Ram fam, as I predicted, the Inkling is here. I didn't say it to you guys, but I had a feeling the Inkling was going to be the first one to show up because this is their ace probably. This is the guy in the back who's just like, yeah, I would win. but he's not going to win because we got Will Ferrell on the King K roll. The Killer Croc, King of the Jungle, is here to take this Squid Kid down. Get the Clap of Thunder. The Roars of Chaos. We're going to throw some range attacks to kind of just break up his nonsense. Oh my, yeah, get sent reeling to the ground. To the floor. He uses the water bucket, but it's not enough. We're able to get back on stage. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take the crown. Yeah, dodge that. Get that roller out of here. A little shield match. Don't you try to run away. I'm coming for you. Oh, we're chilling. We timed it. We know. Those who know. Going for a throw. Into the pile driving up air. I mean, not up air, but up tilt. Yeah, I'm gonna dodge the paintbrush. Yeah. Go paint somewhere else, Picasso. This is not a canvas. Will's dealing detailed damage like he's using canvas. Or Canva. Oh man, my joke didn't land. Canvas is what we use for our school stuff. I'm trolling. We're at 12. They're at 11. I should fix the graphic. And now we're at 11-11. Guys, I'm tapped in here.
Keep it up.
If you guys ever played Pokemon Black and White, this is where this song comes from. What a banger. Oh my. Oh my. Croc. Give him the belly rolls. Splatoon splatting on his jab attack. We're able to roll through the bomb here. Almost breaks the shield, which would have been lethal. Oh, we're rolling through that. Yeah, we know what you're doing. We're rolling through your roller. Oh my. Ooh. I like the reads that we're giving here. We're gonna mash. We couldn't mash, couldn't hit the dash, but we just need one more stock here. We're at 76%. If we can take one more stock off this guy, this Inkling is cooked. We're having sushi, tatsugiri. We're having onigiri. We're having Squid Kid for dinner. Man, that doesn't bury me, bro. You're gonna need some ink. We'll step in here to the fourth dimension as he preps the dodge here. Now, if I'm the Inkling, I'm scared to even get hit by anything because that's probably gonna kill me. So once Will lands his next blow, it's gonna be fatal. Sends him into the. Oh my! He says, "I'm a perfect shield out." Create some space for myself. Get back on stage. Good stuff, Will. It throws on the bomb. Well, I'm loving the plays that I'm seeing here. And he gets the connection. Guys, I'm loving the plays here. I'm seeing the thought process. Will, since I'm not done, I've actually got more damage to deal. Some more droning to do. And then we're playing smart. Oh, yeah, I'm reading that. But Up Smash does confirm the KO. But hey, guys, we're at 9 stocks. They're at 10. We're not far off. This is round 3 of CIU Rams Esports Super Smash Hit the Dash. What kind of game. Guys, we're cooking right now. If you're in the arena, you can feel it. It's palpable. It's actually so hot. It's so warm in here. I don't bring my water bottle. I'm regretting it. I need water. I have a thirst that needs to be quenched by some H2O. So, you know, that's just how heated up we are in the arena. It's just basic physics there. Yeah, we're going to keep cooking. The stove is still on. Guys, I think my captain, our captain, our captain, my captain, our captain, my captain, your captain, Captain Phillips is coming up on the track. He's about to do a little remix on this Inkling. He knows what he needs to do. He's done it before. He says, I'm going to walk you down. The bear and the bird are going to walk up, teach you a little salsa, take you off stage. And take you out of dinner first, but take you off stage, of course. Our first opponent for Ferris State for this round, round 3, is that Inkling. You know, we hate to see him go, but we'd love to see him leave. Is that a phrase? I don't know what it is. Guys, it's there somewhere. You know what I meant, okay? Now we're figuring out what stage to play. Gonna give us some time to deliberate. You know, all the stages are fun to play on, not gonna lie. As I wait patiently to see what they're playing on. I'm just sitting back and relaxing, saving my my throat here, because I've been yapping for an hour and almost an hour and a half straight. I took a nice 2-minute break. Guys, we're getting into the it's time to fight team. Inkling down to 1 stock. Caleb Phillips, Banjo-Kazooie on 3 stocks. Inkling, please remove 2 stocks. Thank you, sir. That's 1. That's a 2. What you gonna do?
Come on, Caleb.
I'm gonna taunt. Get ready for the fight here.
It's alright. Come on, Caleb.
So this is the 3rd time these players have faced against each other now. You know, both knowing very much what both players are capable of. You know, doing that excellent just research and reconnaissance necessary in order to have a great match. So regardless of what happens, you know, we're just gonna have a good match. Caleb already dealing 40% to our opponent here. The ladder combos will not work on our Banjo. He's able to get back on the stage, but down smash does take a stock. But it's okay. We are fine. We get back on stage. We dodge the bomb, so we give him a grenade. And we've got Golden Wonder Wings to spare. This Inkling really wants it. You know, he's been droning this. This is the fight he's been waiting for. But Caleb's gonna give it to him. He's gonna give him that bear punch. It's gonna be spectacular. And we're down to 1 stock on Caleb Phillips, but it's all right, guys. The bear punch is coming. He's winding it up. He's ready to rumble. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get a nice mix-up on his opponent here, because they have been playing a little bit differently than they have previously. Their adjustments have been noted, though. Caleb is now tuned in to what their rhythms and patterns are. That's what this game's really about. You know, it's about reading those rhythms that your opponent's doing and just capitalizing off those.
Come on, Caleb.
I like the maneuver Caleb's trying to do there. It's a good read, but just not quite enough. Good dodges, good movement just from both players. This Inkling now back to his safe recoveries that he was using before. Able to dodge out of the mash is ridiculous. We get hit by the roller, but it's okay. We're fine. Able to take 3 stocks. And this Inkling is still here. This is still the first player for Ferris State. We are down to our last 2, but it's okay. Let's see who we're picking up next. Who we're pulling out of the backpack. Who's coming out to face our opponents here? Guys, if you're watching in the chat, I'm going to need you to get us hype again, because we're already hyped, but we need it. I need it. Guys, we're not worried about it. Not worried about it. Guys, so we still got 2 players, and all of our players are awesome. All right? So we still got this. Let's see who we're pulling up next. Who's pulling up? Andrew Groves on the Greninja. Guys, let me tap in here on the overlay. Let me type this man's name. Sand. You know him, you love him. It's coarse and warm. Gets into your shoes when you don't want it to, but it feels nice when you're on the beach. Or even on the volleyball court. Shout out to volleyball. Now we're figuring out what stage we're playing on. It looks like we're playing on Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. My choice is to play on this stage. It is not Pokemon Stadium 2, but the one you will choose. If you do this one, it's going to be good. I'm going to pick Battlefield. Final Destination. Frigate Orpheon. Small Battlefield. It's a small Battlefield? Guys, we don't know yet. And that's the exciting part. Is we get to wait in anticipation. It's a town and city? I don't know. If I'm Andrew, what stage do I want to play on? Because I get to choose. Our opponent gets a ban 2, we get to pick 1. So we'll see what happens here.
I think this plays better from Shadow State, but I know I can use these platforms more optimally for anything.
We're deep in thought here at CIU Rams Esports. I think we're waiting for our opponent to agree.
I'm gonna take Town and City.
Looks like we're playing on Town and City. We're going home to Town and City.
I think I have more opportunity to land harder hitting attacks. Yeah. But I think I just get more current kill confirms with this.
All right, both players are ready. We've picked the stage. This Inkling is going down for real. One thing I will note. Water washes away ink. I'm pretty sure. If it's got some soap in it.
He takes 2.
And one of Froaky's abilities is he's able to make soap bubbles on his little with his little bubbles there. Greninja still has that ability, so it's time to wash away the ink. Get a nice little reset here. Andrew Groves on the track here. All it takes is a little momentum to get the fire started. We're chilling. We're dodging bombs. Dodging rollers. Throw on the shark and just kind of get a little love tap in there. That's able to take the stock there. One thing to note about Inkling as well is he's able to build up stronger attacks by just putting ink on the person he's hitting. We're not able to cut through the dash attack there, or not dash, but the jabs there. Inkling nobly a hard character to kind of close the distance on without some range attacks that are kind of off tempo. So like for Water Stroke and 8, it's just a straightforward projectile that will always go straight, and you can't change the angle. But our Banjo-Kazooie able to throw these grenades at different intervals, different speeds, and that is what allowed Caleb to get a good mix-up on our opponent here. Alright. Our opponent able to take 2 stocks so far. It's now 1-to-1 stock for this specific match here. And able to recover. That doesn't kill him. We're able to get back on stage here. Good roll throughs for Andrew. Chestic doesn't quite connect. Back air. Kills from that percent. We were at 120. Just around that range. That Inkling is still on a tirade here. Guys, we're tapping into our last player here at CIU Rams Esports for this round 3. It is now 3-10, but ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep me from getting to you, girl. And that's what we want. We've got this. We've got a chance. We're fighters. We're not quitters. We're fighters. We're winners. All right. As we get ready for this last player here from CIU Rams Esports, let's see who we're going to pick. Who's showing up today? Guys, it's a Pokemon backup here. We're calling out the starter. It's Cineroar, a.k.a. our other captain, Captain Beaver. He's tapping in here, picking a stage. He already knows he's been playing. Guys, we're taking them to the final destination. You don't have a choice. No silly little platforms you're going to be able to use. All right, this is me, you, in our hands, our fisticuffs. We're unbuckling the boots. Not the belt, not the boots. We're unbuckling the boots. We're getting our bootstraps ready to go, ready to rumble. And we're getting in the mud. I know Final Destination hasn't been mud, but if it had mud, we'd be in the thick of it. All right. Malik Beaver versus Inkling. Inkling's down to 1 stock. In our minds, all we need to keep is that 0-0 mentality. Fight hard, be brave, stay wild. And the Pokemon song is back from Black and White. I love this song. I don't remember what town it is, but if you know, let me know. They're throwing bombs as per usual. Figuring out how we can close the distance here. Malik just kind of getting used to their movement. It's a very important thing to do. So I really appreciate Malik taking the time to figure that out. See like where they're gonna like try and get some damage in. They were looking for a little side juggle there, but we're not gonna let them have that. Malik said, "I'm not getting hit by the roller." Inkling just moving back and forth so much, just being really darty. Hard to connect here, but that's okay. We're taking our time. Unable to mash out, but that's okay. We got the revenge, which means this is killable. Yep. One more connection and we're good. Oh, they missed their up smash, so it doesn't confirm the kill there, but we are covered in ink, which makes us highly susceptible to Inkling's damage. We're able to get back on stage here. But their side smash does take the stock there. Malik is fighting for this 1 stock off this Inkling. And I think we just got to get the engine started again. That first connection is so vital to building any momentum. And we don't grab ledge? Oh no. Guys, if you ever played Incineroar, you know that's the grab ledge. That is so unfortunate.
So we didn't grab it? So we ain't grabbing ledge.
Oh man. If he had grabbed ledge there, that Inkling was done for, but just unable to connect there with our up smash. It is a risky move, but 9 times out of 10, that connects. Unfortunately, that 1/10 of percentage just didn't roll right. Didn't roll the dice right there, and we were able to grab ledge, and our opponents do take it. We did take them down to round 3 though, so that is just a testament to our fighting style here at CIU Rams. We still have another match. That'll be Monday night at 7 p.m. sharp on the 19th. So that'd be a week and then minus 2 days. So carry the 5. Yeah. The 24th, guys. I'm so fast at math. It's just a calculator. it's been real here at CIU Ramsey Sports, and honestly, we had a good showing. We took a whole round off our opponents. It was a nail biter, but it was an awesome smash. For all of our players here from CIU, but also from our opponents at Ferris State. This Inkling has some serious talent, and is able to take out some of our players here, and can't argue with that. If you got the hands, you gotta throw them down. But we're not giving up. We're still winners. We still got a chance. We're going into next Monday. Our CIU Rams Esports Super Smash Hit the Dash is coming back. So stay tuned for that. But we're not going anywhere just yet. We're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna have somebody else join me on screen here, and that should be lots of fun. To end the night. And we'll be right back.
I can feel it rushing through my veins. Your love's the only drug I know. But we've been playing the hand now with death, so we can light it up. I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel it for you inside. So there won't be nothing tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free. Let the silhouette cast upon your heart, turning every little moment into scars. Baby, it's our chance to make a start, so we can fly.
I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we.
I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel it for you inside. So there won't be nothing tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free.
Guys, we're back. It's me and Austin. Austin, let's talk to me, man. This is your first semester here at CIU's Rams Esports Super Smash Hit the Dash. How are we feeling? Mr. Caboose! Guys, we got Mr. Caboose right here in the arena sitting next to me. If that's not hype enough, I don't know what else to say, but talk to me. How's it feel?
Well, I feel great. Team community's great. Guys are just great guys.
Yeah.
Really welcoming me onto the team.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we love having you here, man. A new member is just a party. Like someone new joins the team, I'm hyped because that means more content I used to make with you guys. Is beautiful. Look at this face. Oh, look at the hair, guys. I didn't say this last time, but the haircuts in the arena looking sharp. This guy just got a haircut. He's looking clean. He's got the glasses on.
Thank you.
Dude. Malik even calls this guy Superman. I'm just bringing up random stuff now, but I just, I'm glazing right now. I'm sorry. let me dial back, guys. Mr. Caboose is right here next to me. That's all I gotta say. Okay, next question. I already forgot it, but I just remembered. You're a senior.
Yes,
You're graduating next semester.
Yes, sir.
Guys, life is big. It's hard. It's scary. But what was your answer to this new call?
I am ready for life.
He's ready. Mr. Caboose is ready to face life.
Yes,
head
sir.
on, dude. Mr. Caboose, what's your major? Where do you been studying here?
So I am the last 5-year MDiv at CIU studying pastoral theology.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Oh my, this is history. This is Ram history, guys. If you're not taking notes, Zach, if you're here, clip that. We're gonna need that. I'm gonna put that in the video later, dude. Man. So you're ready. You feel ready. You got this degree you're gonna get, and you feel prepared to use it for all the things, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
awesome, dude. I think your ministry is gonna go crazy. So I'm excited. We're gonna talk later after this. But the last question I have for you, it's important because it's my birthday. I know where I'm going for dinner. Home. I want to eat some mac and cheese.
Right.
Where are you going for dinner if it's your birthday?
So I'm a sushi fiend.
Sushi fiend.
So, but if I'm going for sushi dinner here, I'll go to Red Sake.
Red Sake is a good place.
But if I had to pick any sushi place, I'm from Pennsylvania, and we have a sushi place called Viet Thai. I'm headed there all day.
Guys, Viet Thai. If you don't have that locked in there, I want you to go to your notes app on your phone, type in Viet Thai. I'm going there for my next birthday dinner in Pennsylvania. Book a flight. It's going to cost me around free because I'm going with Austin.
Hey, I'm driving up this weekend.
Austin's driving up this weekend. You should join him. It's not his birthday soon. Is it your birthday?
My birthday was February 2nd.
Guys, his birthday was February 2nd. Guys, it's already passed, but we can still go to Viet Thai and get some sushi. What kind of sushi, what rolls are you getting? Because I didn't prepare him for this question.
No,
but
you
now
didn't.
he's thinking. He's digging into the tank, pulling it out the backpack, as I've been saying.
Black Dragon,
Black Dragon.
TNT,
TNT.
and Spicy Crab.
Oh my goodness, guys! If you like any of those three options, type in the chat. Give Mr. Caboose some love, guys. I'm hungry now. I'm waiting for that mac and cheese, that birthday mac and cheese.
Yes,
but
sir.
if I could have some Black Dragon sushi, I'm gonna give it to Austin because that's what he wants. All right, listen here. That's what he wants. All right. Mr. Caboose, it's been a pleasure having you join the esports team. Your energy is infectious. We just love to see you here. I mean, when I first saw Austin, I was like, guys, we got a new player on the team. Like, we just grew. I came back from break, and it was just awesome to see. Like, you and Andrew just came in hot, and then Mac joined the Overwatch team. I mean, like, it was just good.
Yes, sir.
God is good. He's growing this program. We love to see it. So I'm really glad you're here, and we're able to get you for another semester next season for CIU Rams Super Smash Hit the Dash. Guys, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go crazy next semester, and it's not over yet because when is our next match?
Monday.
Monday at when?
6, is it?
I think it's 7.
7.
Say 7 really loud and proud.
7.
See, Austin's confident. He knows the answer to my questions. It's at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. normal time. Me and Richie will be there. Or it might be me again. Or it might just be Richie. Or it might just be me. It might be Richie, might be me, might be both of us. Guys, we're going to just have a great time. I know if you're I'm going to clear my throat. This weekend, this Saturday at 7 p.m., if you're a CIU student, Acosta is going on. Austin, are you going to Acosta?
I'll be in Pennsylvania.
He'll be in, guys, I already knew that because he answered that question earlier. He's going to be in Pennsylvania, but he's going to be watching the live stream because I might be casting it. I'm joking. I'm not casting.
Castacusta?
Guys, we call it Castacusta.
Castacusta.
Castacusta. All right. Cusco, Castacusta.
Cusco. Castacusta.
That's exactly what we're going to be doing.
It's a tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. Guys, a tongue twister like Sally sells seashells doesn't trip me up, but Cusco casting Acosta does. I mean, you gotta practice that 5 times fast, and my brain doesn't work that quick. But what should work that quick is you guys typing in CIU Rams Esports.
Oh, heck yeah.
Esports, yeah. Making sure you got the Super Smash Hit the Dash at 7 o'clock on Monday. Put that in the calendar because you're going to be here. You're going to see Mr. Caboose play some Bowser. The ground fire type is what Richie was saying, or the fire steel type. What type do you think Bowser is?
I think he's got some dragon in him.
He's definitely got some dragon in him. Guys, he's the king of the Kappas.
Yeah.
He's the king of the Kappas. He's got to be a dragon type. It's just so menacing. He's got that nice haircut
Yeah.
like Mr. Caboose does.
Yeah.
Honestly. Guys, I'm prolonging the end of the stream here because, I'm just going to spend some time with Mr. Caboose on the screen. This is a great time. But I think we're going to wrap it up, roll the credits, and we'll see you Monday. You guys have a good rest of your week.
Thank you.